All right, so hopefully you've tried the three problems that are above. If not, give it a pause right now and give those problems a go. All right, let's look at number one. Let's see, the best letter to eliminate. X looks good, Y looks good, Z looks good, Y looks even better. Those are all ready to go. So let's go ahead and do those. All right, so I'm gonna bring down everybody. X minus 2y plus z equals negative 11. 3x plus 2y minus z equals 7. Negative x plus 2y plus 4z equals negative 9. I'm going to take most of the space that I have here to do this. I'm going to start with the first and second. So x minus 2y plus z equals negative 11. 3x plus 2y minus z equals 7. We're going to add down. So that's 4x. Y goes bye-bye. Actually, z goes bye-bye. That's pretty cool. Equals negative 4. 5 by 4. X equals negative 1. Okay, so I know what x is. If I had an x one other variable equation, I could just plug x in for that. So what I'm going to do is combine the top and the bottom. So I'm going to bring this one down. So x plus negative, sorry, not plus, that's better, minus 2y plus z equals negative 11. I'm going to add the last one and the first one. So negative x and x goes to 0. 2y and negative 2y goes to 0. And I get 5z equals, and that's an 11, not a 4. So negative 20 divided by 5. Z equals negative 4. Okay, so I've got negative 1 comma something comma negative 4. So if I plug z and x back into one of the original problems, I'll be able to find y. I'll just plug it into the top one. Okay, so x was negative 1 minus 2y plus negative 4 equals negative 11. So negative 1 and negative 4 would be negative 5. Negative 2y minus 5 equals negative 11. Add 5. Negative 2y equals negative 6. Divided by negative 2. Y equals 3. So 3. Boom. There's number 1. Ooh. Let's look at 2. Example number 2. X's, Y's, Z's, numbers, everybody's lined up. The thing that's going to be the easiest to get rid of, I'm going to go with Z. Okay, so let's see, number 2, rewrite x plus y minus z equals negative 1. 4x plus 4y minus 4z equals negative 2. 3x plus 2y plus z equals 0. I'm going to combine the first two, and I need to change the sign. So I need to multiply this by 4, and I need to change its sign. So I'm going to go negative 4. So negative 4x minus 4y plus 4z equals 4. This one I'm just going to bring over 4x, 4y, minus 4z, and negative 2. Add down. 0 plus 0 plus 0 equals 2. 0 equals 2? No, it doesn't. No solution. Okay. Delete. No, I didn't want to group it. I want to delete it. Gone. Number 3. Okay, let's look at number 3 here. All right. X is in line, Y is in line, Z is in line, numbers in line. Okay. I'm going to get rid of y's because they all have the same coefficient and the middle one has an opposite sign. So I'm going to look at x plus y plus z equals 8, x minus y plus z equals 8, 2x plus y plus 2z equals 16. I'm going to combine the first two. I'm just going to bring them sideways. X plus y plus z equals 8. X plus, nope, not plus. That one's a minus. That's why we're getting rid of it. Add down. 2x, no more y, plus 2z equals 16. Okay. And then I'm going to combine middle and bottom. X and 2x makes 3x. Y and negative y and y makes no more y. Z and 2z equals 3z. And 8 and 16 makes 24. Okay, well, I'm gonna get rid of, looks like I gotta multiply both sets because I don't have anything that gets you to the same. 2 can't become 3, so we're gonna go to 6. So I'm gonna move this one down one space and I'm gonna multiply it by a negative 3 to change the sign. So 2x times negative 3, negative 6x. 2z times negative 3, negative 6z. 16 times negative 3 is negative 48. This one I'm going to multiply by 2 to make a match. 3x times 2 is 6x. 3z times 2 is 6z. 24 times 2 is 48. Add down, 0 plus 0 equals 0. Yes, it does. Infinity. Okay. Now, lastly, the word problem. Word problem is tricky in that you have to create the equations. They don't just give them to you. The math behind the rest of it is use substitution or elimination. Get rid of a letter, get rid of another letter, find the last letter, work your way back, find the others. Okay. Trouble with this is they don't give you the equations straight off. You have to come up with them. So let's look at what they got. An amphitheater charges $75 for each seat in section A, $55 for each seat in section B, and $30 for each lawn seat, which I'm going to call C. Okay, so we can put a little C on here if we want to remember that that's going to be C. Oh, hello, don't need that. Okay, that's already sounding a little bit like math because it's got money and there's a bunch of seats in different sections. There are 3 times as many seats in B as in section A. Now that's tricky the way that it says it because it sounds like 3 times B is A, but it's B is 3 times as many as A. So B is 3 times as many as A. That's an equation. Not only is it an equation, it tells me exactly what B is worth. That's prime for substitution. Okay. The revenue from selling all 23,000 seats is $870,000. How many seats are in each section of the amphitheater? So what is A, what is B, what is C? That's what they're asking. Okay. So we need to come up with 2 other equations. When you have 3 variables to solve, you have to have 3 equations. Okay. Well, the other information they give us is how many seats there are total. And to find the total number of seats, you take the seats in A plus the seats in B plus the seats in C, add them together, it's going to be the total number of seats. The other thing they tell us is how much it's worth, and they told us what each one is costing. So $75 times A plus $55 times B plus $30 times C, the lawn seats, should be $870,000. Now we've got 3 equations. And since B, we know what it is, what I'm going to do is do substitution. So A plus what B is worth, 3A, plus C equals 23,000. So do a simplify. A plus 3A is 4A, plus C equals 23,000. I'm down to 2 variables. I need another equation with 2 variables. So I'm going to substitute in over here with 75A plus 55. Now instead of B, I'm going to plug in 3A plus 30C. I'm going to simplify that. 75a plus, let's do the math on that. Let's see, 3 times 50 is 150. 3 times 5 is 15, so 165. 75 and 165 becomes 240a plus 30c equals 870,000. Okay, now I've got 240a plus 30c and 4a plus c. I'm going to eliminate the c. I'm going to multiply this one times 30, and I'm going to change the sign. So 4a times negative 30 is going to be negative 120a. C times negative 30 is negative 30c. 23,000 times negative 30, it's going to be negative. 23 times 3 would be 69,000. I'm going to bring this one up. 240a plus 30c equals 870,000. Negative 120 and 240 is 120a. I got no more c. And negative 69,000 and 870,000. Let's see, 870 minus 69 is, right, because it's 69,000. Nope, I bet it's not 69,000. Let's see, 23, 123 times 30, 690. I'm missing a zero in there. There's supposed to be a zero in there. There we go. 870 minus 690 makes 180,000. Divide by 120. A equals, let's see, 180. No, clear. 180,000 divided by 120 equals 1,500 seats. Now, we know that B equals 3A, so B equals 3 times 1,500. So B equals 4,500. Boom. B equals 4,500. And we know that A plus B plus C equals 2,300. So, hello. A, 1,500 plus 4,500 plus C equals 23,000. 6,000 plus C equals 23,000. Minus 6,000, C equals 17,000. C equals 17,000 seats. And there's all your seats. The hard part's coming up with the equations, but look for the things that they're giving you. They're giving you equation stuff at the beginning. 75 for each seat, that's a per, so it's 75A. 55 for each seat in B, that's 55 Bs. 30 for each lawn seat, that's 30 Cs or Ls or whatever you want to call the lawn seats. They tell you about total number of seats. Total number of seats is always all of the seats added together. Price, that's going to be the rate times how many seats, all added together. They give you equations.